Hello, and welcome to the PlayStation BRAHcast, the official podcast of the PlayStationBRAHs.com. What, woo?
Woo.
What up? Word to your mother. It's me, the PlayStation Brah, and my co-host. What's your name again?
Poppin' Platinums.
Oh, wait. It's not my best friend. Gotcha, sucker. Ooh, how's it feel?
It feels great because...
See some burn cream you want me to?
Do you not like my... You never really responded when I said... when you said the new phone who dis, and I said not your best friend.
Not your best friend. Shout out to Matt and Justin. What up, guys?
Whatever, I've got 3, so... You would just be the sloppy 4th.
Oh. I won't be the third wheel.
No, you'd be just...
Leftover force.
Yeah, exactly. The crap that I throw away after a week being in my fridge.
Oh, man. Hey, speaking about leftovers, I watched the USFL today.
Really?
The United States Football League. Yeah, it was kind of cool. It kind of scratched my itch for football. Since we still got a few months to go. Well, college starts back in September, right?
Isn't it like the end of August? I mean, you can kind of get something.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so we got a few months to go, man. So, USFL it is. Like, I wonder if, like, European people watch the crappy soccer to get ready for the Premier League. Like, oh, it's better than nothing, mate, you know, as they eat their beans and whatnot for breakfast.
What's the crappier soccer? I mean, I thought Premier League just had like all the different
75,000 teams.
Yeah, well, it's like, isn't it like a tiered?
know.
Like, there's Champions League, Premier League, and all that. I don't. I mean, I'm assuming Premier League. This is me not being a soccer fan. Premier League's like the highest, right?
Is that what Ted Lasso's team's in? Are they the Premier League or?
I think they were Premier, and then it's Champions. They get relegated.
That's right. The Browns are be happy there's no freaking relegation here.
I think it'd be kind of cool to see a relegation in one of our sports, like whether it be baseball or football or whatever. Just keep things interesting. I think it's like a cool way to stop tanking.
Oh, yeah. It could happen. It probably won't in America, though. They'll be like, no.
No, not at all. We're too entitled.
Oh, yeah, there's money. Oh, we can't do that. I won't make that much money then. Oh.
Yep.
Inflation. Oh.
But I don't know. Their whole system over there is confusing because you can like loan players and I have no freaking clue.
Well, they buy the players like, hey, we're going to pay you a transfer fee for this one guy. But that happens in Japanese baseball too, doesn't it? When they come to America, the American team pays a transfer fee to the Japanese team.
I do not know. I mean, I think that they pay.
Like that.
I mean, it's like I think like even in NBA, if like they draft a European League guy, like they still can have to like buy it out if they are under contract. But I'm not sure if like say that player was a free agent and then they drafted him, or you know, for either sport. I don't know if you have to pay out anyone then, you know. I just think that you pay out the contract of whatever they were owed.
Yeah. Whole bunch of yen.
Yeah.
70 billion yen. Oh my god. Oh, it's like $10. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. Okay. I don't think the conversion's that wacky, but you always hear, you know, they just bought this company for this much money, or this game made that much money, and then you 100 billion yen in American, it's like, you know, 100 million. Like, oh. I think it's kind of wacky too, but I'm just saying, like, it always sounds so much more.
Yeah, I think it's... I'm assuming you've watched all the Austin Powers, right?
Oh, yeah.
When, I think it's Goldmember, where Dr. Evil was like, I want 1 billion trillion yen. Like,
yeah. Or when he first escapes the time capsule, or whatever it was, he's like, I want $1 million. They all start laughing at him.
Yeah.
And he's like, $100 billion. Oh my God. They're taking it back. Who keeps texting me? Oh, it's you. Answer my call, bitch. Thanks. Appreciate that.
You just got that?
No, I just saw it. Like, there's a whole bunch of crap on my phone that popped up.
Mm.
I'm downstairs, so.
Gotcha.
In my man cave. What? Oh, well, I guess it's technically me in Tom's room now, but whatever. So how's it been going, dude? You been living that good life of gaming?
Yeah, been busy with lots of games.
No more Need for Heroes and
I haven't gotten to that one because
Snipe Elite 5.
Yeah, Sniper Elite 5 was like the big one because it's kind of like I was telling you earlier, the maps are kind of big and they can take like 2 hours or so to do one map.
I mean, that's a stage, right? One map's a stage, or they break them down, or okay.
So like, pretty much. Like, you didn't play Sniper Elite 4, did you?
No.
Have you played any of the Sniper Elites?
I played one of the earlier ones.
4 changes it up into like an open map. So you're just like thrown into like a starting point, and the map is fairly large, and it tells you like your main objective. It'll be like, here is where you need to go and kill whoever or whatever, sabotage the rockets or whatever the main objective is. But like, there's so much more area in the map you can travel and just roam around in, and you might find like side objectives. So I like that in a way, because it's like, like it kind of gets you to try to discover more. But it also is like annoying in a way, because like there's collectibles that like, especially for trophies, if you're like going for trophies, like collectibles, you've got to find them all. And it's like, okay, it might be this one obscure soldier in the far west part of the map, that for some reason has a letter that you need to collect. And it's like, okay, well, and depending on like if you've triggered an alarm or anything like that, you can potentially like have that guy come find you like in the middle of the map. And so like, if you didn't know that, you might have totally not gotten his letter, which is annoying. And then there's like these benches that you can find that have like upgraded things for your weapons. And those are not too hard to find either, but it's just like you can completely miss it. And I do like I like that you can miss things in the game, but at the same time, I don't like that, it might be this one random farmhouse that's like in the distance of like nowhere, and there shouldn't be anything there. Of course it's there, like, so that's a little bit annoying. But like I say, it can just take so long to get through them all, because there's when you get to those destinations, there's quite a bit of enemies typically that you have to fight. And then, like I said, if you trigger an alarm, it's like, okay, well, I gotta ward off like 10 minutes of enemies coming at me, or I need to hide, and then they're still like all searching for you, and like any little peep pisses them off. But yeah, like I said, the game's length is interesting, because like if you really just do the main objective, the game probably would take maybe less than 10 hours, but if you try to do everything like I typically try to do in a game, it's kind of like the thing that sucks is like, I don't want to have a 2-hour play session on one map, kind of gets a little bit too much for me. So I do like the idea of it being semi-open world where it's like you got these 8 maps or whatever, and you just roam around in them and figure out what to do. It's a good game. Like I said, if you've played Sniper Elite 4, it's a lot more of the same with small twists. So the invasion mode is like what people are just absolutely raving about.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like I said,
That's what I asked you before the chat. I'm like, hey, man, that's all I've been hearing about is the invasion mode.
Yeah. To me, it's like just another mode. I don't care to ever play it again. I tried it and I killed the guy, and whatever. Like it just ended. It took 2 minutes and it ended. So like if you like that kind of stuff, like the Dark Souls and Demon Souls, like invasion mode of people coming in killing you during your runs, like more power to you. That's what this is. It's just a ripped off idea. It works. So that's great. But my style of play is like when I'm playing single player games, I don't want someone ruining my playthrough. So
right.
It just depends on how you want. I mean, I guess in a way it offers replayability, but you could just play the multiplayer if you really wanted to shoot other real life players, So I just don't. The only difference is instead of in multiplayer where you're both shooting, like looking for each other, in invasion mode, the guy playing the campaign has to worry about the Nazi computer and the sniper. So
your sorry ass. Oh, good.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's interesting. Like I said, the one time I played, like invaded someone, the guy just ran out in the open, and like it's just he was sprint. Like if he was just walking like a normal person, like I was like, I probably wouldn't have really thought much of it, but he's just like sprinting through this little like pathway, and it was like it was what it was. Like I said, to me it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything special.
Does he not realize what the concept of a sniper is?
Yeah, that's legitimately how. Like because he used there's like different ways you can find where people are on the map. Like I was telling you how you can use the phones. Well, they can use the phones as well to locate the sniper. So he knew where I was at. I just don't know why he sprinted to let me know that that's where he was at.
Hey, it's me.
So, but I'm sure there's more strategic ways, and it makes it more interesting. It's just like that's just not my style of play. Like I want my single player to be single player, and I want my multiplayer to be multiplayer. Like I don't really care to mix it. Like I said, I've always turned that mode off. I turned that mode off in Bloodborne. I played it all offline mode, and same with like Demon Souls and whatnot. So like I said, it just depends on how you want to play it. But it's cool that the option's there if you want it. I don't know. Like I said, the game kind of seems like it is taking more ideas from other games, which is not bad. Like I said, the open world is more Hitman style now, where it's like, you can climb a wall to get in the building. You can go through the front door. You can find a locked door in the basement. You can do whatever like all these things, and like, there's different ways to kill. Like the game has, how I was telling you about like has side missions. Well, it also has like side assassinations you can do.
Oh, nice.
And those are fun. And like the game, there's different ways you can kill, like I said, kill those people in the assassination. Like, so, one of them, I killed all the people in the house that the guy was staying in. And he apparently, like the intel tells you, like he won't leave the room except to get his dinner from like right outside the door. And so like you can take poison and poison the food and then ring the bell, and then he dies from poison. It's like, that's cool. I really like that. Like I said, but it's just like I said, they just are throwing Hitman elements in there, just to make it closer to that. And like I said, it just kind of takes away of what I think the original intent of Sniper Elite was, which was like to be an elite sniper. Like I feel like there was one map I didn't even use my sniper. I just used my pistol the whole time and just snuck around. It's just, I don't mind that to play like a game like that, but like I said, I kind of wanted Sniper Elite to be more of, hey, here's a spot like that gives you a really good vantage point from 500 meters away from everyone, and like use the sound mask to to be silent like around the area, and pick people off. Like I think that's way, like I feel like the thing that game always tries to that is like the selling point is the X-ray bullet, thing, like
blowing a dude's nads off.
Yeah. And that's cool. I like it. Like that's the fun part of the game is when you get like, especially like like it's different on easy mode because like there's no bullet drop, the wind doesn't matter, and it's just, it tells you where to shoot. But it is like so satisfying on authentic mode, like, and that's how it has always been. Like that's why, like, if anyone ever wants to play Sniper Elite, I either recommend doing like the easiest mode or the hardest mode. Like don't do the in between, because the in between is kind of just boring in my opinion. But like the easy mode, it's like you rush around, you're kind of like a bullet sponge, and you can just destroy everyone. Or you do an authentic mode, and it's like, okay, I actually got to be stealthy. I got to use the sound mask. Then when I'm sniping, I got to look for where the wind direction was, how many meters are, like, use your binoculars, tag the enemies to see he's 200 meters out. So you switch your sniper to 200 meters. So that way you don't have to worry about too much drop. And then, like I said, and then once you're on authentic and you get that X-ray shot, it's just so satisfying. So like I mean, like I said, I'm gonna go back and play it on authentic with a buddy, because I've played all of the Sniper Elites, and I've always played them with a friend. So I know I'm gonna enjoy this one with a friend as well. And like I said, authentic is just a good way to play it, and I think a lot of people, if they have a friend, I suggest doing that. I think you'll find a lot of enjoyment, and you'll find a lot of enjoyment from doing the assassinations. It just, like I said, it just takes a little bit less away from like the sniper rifle aspect of it, because a lot more seems to be like, let's get to these people closer, and just use my silenced pistol, and either use the pistol and shoot them in the head, or you whistle to them to come to the grass, and then you just knife them, So it's really more about being like a silent assassin than it is being an elite sniper now. So take that with, for how it is, like I said, I still like the game. It hasn't changed, and it hasn't changed completely to the point where you're like, okay, this is a completely different game, I don't like it anymore. It's just slow evolutions, and it's a good game, not gonna rock your world. Like the story's always just kind of like thrown in there. I feel like it's okay. I don't really take much interest in it like I do in other games. They changed customization, and I think they do it in the good ways. Like I said, finding the workbenches, I think that's cool, like a cool way to do it. Although at times it can be kind of annoying that your progression's not locked to like how well you're shooting your gun, so that can kind of suck. Trying to think if there's really anything else about. I haven't tried the multiplayer yet, just because I haven't really. I just figured I'd wait. Or I was gonna wait till it released, so people were populating it, and then I tried the invasion mode, and then I stopped, and then I beat the game, and then moved on to the game I'm reviewing. But yeah, it's, like I said, it's a good game. I think people will enjoy it if you like Sniper Elite, you'll like it.
Yeah, that's what I've pretty much heard as well. People If you love the past 4 games or the VR game, you're going to fit right in with it. It's more the goodness.
Yeah, I do like that they give you options in how to beat the mission. And I think that there's some really cool maps. Like there's like this one, and this kind of goes back into how I told you I wanted to snipe. One of the maps, you start off like on the opposite side of a beach from like a castle, and you can like pick people off from like 300 meters away, and I like that was so fun. But like just seeing the castle there too is just so cool because like you're in France in the game. Maps like that I really really loved. It's like the ones that are like, oh, I'm in like a farmland and there's not really a whole lot of like really cool like vantage points. Like those are the ones I'm like, like I don't like. That's like you have to pretty much just go in the grass, kill them with a knife or get through it with a pistol and then be done. Like that's how you get to progress through the mission. So it's like I just wish like more maps were like that castle. And that castle, like I said, there are points where you have to use pretty much your pistol, like when you go inside the castle and all that stuff. But like I said, it gives you like the best of both worlds. Like you got to snipe, and then you got to like be stealthy and use like cover to hide from people. So I don't know. Like I'm gonna obviously write more in the review, but like I said, to me, like the people who are giving it 9s and 10s, I truly don't think invasion mode is that revolutionary by any means. It's just an idea taken from the Souls games, and like I said, to me it's like more like a 7.5, 8ish type game. Like you know what you're getting. They're progressing, like they're making the game a little bit better with each new entry, which is great. Yeah. But it's like I said, it still has its problems. So it still feels kind of like that AA game, which is not bad. Like those, they're not trying to hide that aspect of the game. But like I said, it's just it's not going to rock your world. It's not going to be like Death Stranding, because anyone who says Death Stranding's not a 10 is wrong.
SteveYear.com. Yeah, that was that one site you get like a 4 or something like that.
How'd you say it? I always call it Survivor or something. I don't know.
Huh? Survivor?
Survivor. I don't know. I can't remember.
Steve, I don't know. I'm just making fun of the site because it's like, hey, look at this game. People were looking at all the numbers, comparing.
Yeah, no.
One console's game to another's, and the numbers were very. The comparison was very. It seemed kind of unfair. I won't say much about it, but.
Yeah, like I said, those just you can tell. Like people will try to back that person up with saying like, oh, they gave this and like this game like Ratchet or whatever, like the 9s and 10s or whatever. Okay, like if they would have given all those low scores, like that would have been absolutely ridiculous. But I even thought the ones that they gave those super low scores were absolutely ridiculous. Like I do not understand anyone giving Death Stranding a super low score. Like I get it that it's like divisive and that it isn't for everyone, but like that game tried something so different with something so that we take for granted in every game, but like traveling in games is so easy, but it's also so boring, and Kojima found a way to make it exciting and suspenseful and like thought provoking, like, and that's just amazing. Like honestly, when Death Stranding was announced, and like I thought the trailer looked cool, but I was like, okay, whatever. Like I've never been like the biggest fan of Kojima. Like I'm not saying I don't like his games. I just like I'm not like the person who's like Metal Gear is my favorite game. Blah blah blah. It's the best. He's a genius. I think he's smart, and I think he does a great job with those series. But like I said, it's just not always my style. But like I said, and then he talked more about the game, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a shit show. This is so terrible. This sounds, it sounds so stupid. And then I played it, and I was like, this might be my favorite game of all time. So, that's like giving Death Stranding that low score, and plenty other really great games. Like those low scores are like, okay, come on, dude. Like, like clearly there's some bias in there.
Didn't he also give Uncharted 4 a low score and people all freaked out and
Yeah,
get it removed from Metacritic? Like Troy Baker even went on to Twitter and was like, remove that from Metacritic.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think any, like, just because someone gives a game a low score, they should be removed. But I do think you should look at those sites and be like, okay, like their reputation really, like, it's a lot either like clout chasing or bias, you know. And you just gotta, like, I feel like at a point you gotta be like, okay, they don't really deserve a spot, like, as a, like, if we can't be on Metacritic, like on the like as like the Brahs, there's no reason why like a group like that who actually shows bias should be able to review games.
I mean, I don't know how you apply. I mean, I guess we could try.
No, I mean,
I don't know if you have to review a certain number of games a month or.
Yeah, I mean, I like that Open Critic is open, you know. I think that's how it really should be. It's just everyone's things are weighted the same, and anyone who's reviewing the game can do it, you know. I don't know. Metacritic is, like I said, I think there's.
I know they view on the site, whichever tier it is, or.
Yeah, and see, like, that's the weird thing though too, because like I wonder if they rebalance those, because like IGN has changed drastically, you know, since 10 years ago when it was given a heavyweight, you know, like people like Greg Miller and Colin Moriarty were there at that time, and I think that they were two of the best reviewers, period, at IGN.
Oh,
and,
definitely, yeah.
You know, like, I'm not saying, like, that's not trying to take away from like people like Jonathan Dornbush, and like Max Scoville and all them, but like I don't think that they do as good of a job as those like Greg and Colin did. You know, I don't know. I just felt like that their words had a lot of weight, and then now like IGN's, like, I still don't get me wrong, like I'll still, like, if a game comes out, I'll look at the video review on IGN, but like some of those people there, I'm like, okay, like, calm down, dude. Like, it's just like, it's different. That's just all I'm saying, is it's changed the years and it's different.
Crap. You there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my screen went blank for a second.
Fix it.
Hold on. Okay, my bad. Wasn't there something else new to the game? I know the survivor mode, or the invasion mode. My bad. Wasn't there something else they've added or they expanded upon, or?
I can't think of what it would be off the top of my head. I mean, invasion mode was definitely the biggest one. The customizations, like I said, that they changed that around. Trying to think. I was gonna look at the review guide. Let's see what they say.
So if someone.
Oh yeah, I mean, like.
What if someone who's never played the series before, would they?
I think you'd still. I mean, you can still find enjoyment in the game, and like I said, especially for. I think it'd be harder for someone who played the first to go to the one like it is now, just because, like I said, it's a lot more Hitman than it is like old school Sniper Elite. This like same character, you know, but like I said, the storyline is really just, there's a general that does really bad things, and he's got a plan for a rocket or a submarine or something like that, and you got to blow it up, you know, like that's the gist of it. always.
Stop the Nazis.
Yeah. So I mean, you kill Hitler like in every game. So
Damn, he must have that immortal blood or something.
Well,
I'm back again, y'all.
They make a joke. I mean, it's not they don't make a joke, but like that Zombie Army trilogy is connected to that Sniper Elite series.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, it's pretty funny because like Hitler's a zombie in all the Zombie Army games. So it's just pretty funny. Like anytime you kill him, it's like, oh, he just turns like the next Zombie Army is like they switch off. So it'll be like Sniper Elite 3, Zombie Army trilogy or whatever, and so Sniper Elite 4 and then Zombie Army 4. So I'm assuming the next one will be Zombie Army 5.
Prediction time. Somebody bookmark it. Somebody bookmark this podcast. Oh my God, he was right.
But like I said, if you're just, no matter where you're at with Sniper Elite, if you've never played it or you have played it, like it's an enjoyable game. Like I said, that 7.5 to 8 score isn't something like that's contingent on you being familiar with the series. You might find more enjoyment than I did out of it. Like I said, like 7.5 or 8 is like still a really good score, to me. Like I said, it's a good game. Anyone who wants to kill Nazis should find enjoyment. Like the kill cam is really cool. It can be a little bit mundane in the sense of like if you play it on easy because you get headshots all the time, and so it always does the slowdown. But like I said, on authentic, that's where it feels awesome to get it. Yeah, I don't know. Like I would say anyone, like this is a game for anyone.
Nice.
If you, because like I mean, especially like if you can play it on easy and make it the easiest game possible pretty much, and then you can play it on the hardest and make it feel really good. And like I said, even if you have never played Sniper Elite, playing on authentic with a friend especially like is a really cool way to go, because like you'll figure it out. Like you just gotta, like I said, it's not really that complicated to know like, oh, the wind's pointing this way and that's this far away, I gotta do this. I mean, you're not gonna get hit on every shot by any means, but it's something you can adjust to pretty fast, and like you can understand the game pretty fast. So yeah, I'd recommend it for anyone. You don't have to play the other ones. It helps probably in the sense of just skill level, because it's like I said, it's the gameplay, the core gameplay has not changed since like the first one. They just added more stealth elements at this point and made it more assassination elite than Sniper Elite. So I have pulled up the review guide, by the way, and it doesn't say, this just says the invasion mode's the only thing that seems to be the new thing. Yeah, I mean it's just pretty much same modes, because like they have like the this is one thing I haven't been able to try out, but like it's been, like I said, I can pretty much guarantee it's the same structure as the other ones. But like there is one mode that you can play co-op that's really cool, because like one person is strictly sniping from an area, and they have a different map than the person on the ground, and so like the person sniping gets to like a better view of the map and will help snipe like the person on the ground, while the other person on the ground is like going to like sabotage the bomb or whatever. Yeah. And that's one of my favorite modes. I haven't gotten a chance to try it out yet because I don't know anyone with the game, so I have no one to play with or to do that mode. But I think that is like core Sniper Elite in my eyes. Like that's exactly what I want. Like where it's like that top part of the map is where like it's so fun when you're just sniping. Like you still have enemies close like that are on top of that map, like in certain spots. But the main element is just like I said, you're scouting for someone and then helping them out, like keeping them out of trouble. So, yeah, like I said, it's just if you've played Snipe Elite, you know what you're getting yourself into. If you haven't, welcome. It's fun. Don't take it too seriously because the game doesn't take itself too seriously either. And just have fun with the sandbox part of it, and play different ways. Like, this is something that wasn't even in the game too, I guess. For that, where you enter in the map. So the first time you play it, you are dropped in at certain points, but you can find 2 other points in the map to drop in. So if you replay the mission, you can drop in any of those 3 spots that you want, which is cool because like if you some spots might some spots might be closer to like the assassination target, while like another spot might be closer to like the main objective. So it gives you like a different way to play, which is kind of like each time you do play like that campaign mission. So yeah, and that's all I gotta say about Sniper Elite.
Hey, that was good, man. I know you were excited about it.
Yeah,
maybe not as excited as you were for Trick to Yomi, but
yeah, Trick to Yomi was pretty. I was just surprised we got that. It was pretty cool. It's not like Sniper Elite's a big game, but like it's also like, I feel like Rebellion does a good job of letting because they gave us Zombie Army. Like that's one I figured. So I figured we'd be able to get Sniper Elite.
They definitely been busy, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Shanae has been too thrilled, like especially like playing this last game I was playing this weekend where I put
that unnamed game for whatever reason we can't say anything about until what, June 2nd? Yeah.
Is it June 2nd? I thought maybe it was June 3rd. I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
But it comes out June 3rd. You're right. June 2nd is the embargo.
June 2nd is state of play, right? Yeah.
June 3rd is
June 3rd.
Is it June 3rd?
I think you're right. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Spoilers.
Ooh, are you gonna read off the
fake list?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That fake list though is fairly reasonable. I'm not saying like
yeah, I didn't mind it. Like, this looks like garbage. I'm like, what do you people fucking want? Sorry.
Oh, it is June 2nd. So, wait, hold on. Broadcast Thursday, June 2nd.
Okay.
6 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, dang it. I was kind of hoping I got to watch it during work.
Get paid to get your opinion. Yeah, June. This will be Thursday. Okay. They're all about those Thursdays, aren't they?
Are they? I always feel like it's Wednesdays on State of Place, and like they're. I don't know. In my head, they announced the big blog posts on Tuesdays, but then I went back and fact checked myself, and it was like Bungie was on a Tuesday, but Firesprite was on a Wednesday, and Housemarque was on a Monday, and I'm like,
oh man.
So I was like, they have no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, people like to say Tuesdays is Sony's day, but it really isn't.
No, any day can be Sony's day. It just depends on when they want to drop news.
Yeah, it's always so random. Oh, by the way, we bought this company. Wait, what? You did what?
Yeah.
But yes, there is a new State of Play coming out next Thursday, June the 2nd. What time did you say? It was 6 Eastern? So
5 your time?
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, although...
Yeah, 6 Eastern, yep.
State of Play is like those things that you have to temper your expectations. Mm-hmm. But them saying there's PSVR 2 news is a big deal to me.
So what's that mean? Does it mean VR 2 is coming out this year?
I wish, but I just don't know.
Mm-hmm. The chip shortages. Here's what the blog says. We'll have some exciting reveals from our third-party partners, plus a sneak peek at several games in development for PlayStation VR 2. Nowhere does it mention anything about first-party games. So in case they don't show any. But there's rumors going around that Killzone VR might be there.
I hope.
That Supermassive Games is working on it, and then people were like, let's take that back in-house.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Have you played Bravo Team?
Yeah. I would assume like a team like Fire Sprite or even like Insomniac could do it, you know? Like Insomniac has worked on VR and they've you know, they obviously have first person shooter experience. Gosh, that would be fun to see them like their take on Killzone, but obviously I'd rather have a Resistance VR from them if they were going to do a VR, but
Look, I don't even care if they got the first 3 Killzone games and just kind of remaster them for VR. I'd be fine with that.
oh yeah.
Something brand new, hell yes. But if it was just the other 3 games just made for VR, I'd be totally be down. Killzone 1's a little, but Killzone 2 and 3 are great games. You'll put them in VR, be like, wow, look at all these amazing graphics.
So out of the leak, so I'm just going to read them off, and I just want you to tell me if you think there's a good chance or no chance that we see it.
Which leaks are you reading? Are you that list?
Yeah, I just
Somebody was like, you think a professional company is going to have bullet points like this? Like, well, you never know.
yeah. I mean, like I said, obviously, I don't.
These are legit. Don't worry, guys.
But like, yeah, I'm
Source. Trust me, bro.
I would say some of these have like it depends. Like, I think if Sony were to say, "Hey, we're having a big event in September," then a lot of these would be more like that September reveal, you know?
Yeah.
But like, so this one said the first one was Project Destructive. I have no fucking clue what that is.
Cool.
Yeah. So obviously,
Let's go Destructive, whatever.
the next one is Stray. And I would say
It's supposed to come out in July. There was a recent PlayStation Game Size found a release date for it on the servers, July 19th.
so. I mean, I would say
I
it's.
think it could happen.
Yeah, I'd say that one's like certainly gonna be there because they have. I mean, if they showed it off at the PlayStation Showcase, you know, it'll make an appearance here to remind people that it comes out in July, you know, or not
So
to
what's the
remind,
game-
but what?
What's the game? You're that cat.
Yep.
Kind of like solve puzzles and just
I think
kind of
so. I'm not. Obviously, there was.
explore the world.
Yeah, I don't think there was too many. Like there wasn't too much detail to it.
What did I call it in my article? Little kitty in a neon city or something like that. It does look cool though. Mm-hmm. Everyone's excited for it for whatever reason.
Street Fighter 6.
I mean, Sony and Capcom have a pretty good relationship.
And they said that
5 was exclusive for this. I still can't believe that 5 is only on the PS4 and PC.
It's crazy.
You know Capcom. I mean, just Capcom loves re-releasing their games 85 times on every platform you can think of. Except for 5. Sony must have given one hell of a deal. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah. And when they announced Street Fighter 6, they said that the news would come out in the summer, so
There we go.
it would make sense.
I can see it happening.
Yeah. Project Eve. What is that?
Remember, wasn't that the one with the very well developed action game from that Korean team? Was it a Korean team or? Don't you remember we talked about it?
I mean, I've slept since then.
Oh no!
Like, I mean, I remember Slitterhead. I remember the.
Remember it was that. It's from that Shift Up Corporation. That guy who bought like his whole team, PS5s.
I do remember that, but I don't remember the game itself.
It looked kind of like Bayonetta, but you're
Oh,
a
yeah, that's
badass
right.
Asian girl like kicking robo ass and super.
Yeah, that was
detailed.
like the first
You
thing.
were like, it looks like a PS3 game.
That's like the first thing, or one of the first ones they showed at the September one, right? Right.
Yep.
Like yeah, I'd be interested to see more of that, but it definitely did look like.
Hater.
No, I'm just saying, you know,
I'm watching it right now.
I think
it has 1.5 million views.
I think once you get to a certain generation, you don't expect a game to look similar to 2 generations before that, unless it's like a retro game, you know, that like a person who's going for like a 2D old school style platformer or something like that. But anyway, so do you think we'll see that?
I don't think so.
We saw like 20 minutes of it though on at the PlayStation showcase. Why don't you think we'll see 2 minutes of it here?
Guys, we saw 4 minutes of it, by the way. I'm watching the video right here, so sorry, James.
It felt like 20 minutes.
Oh, come on.
Look, when you have a PlayStation showcase with like the like bedazzled jewels and stuff like that, like as your like thing, and saying like pretty much saying that's gonna be huge announcements, and like you have, you know, a tenth of your screen time to that game, it's a bit ridiculous.
I know, it was it was a good show.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was
game,
bad.
but I get what you're saying. It was a very odd show at times.
Like, you know, it's just so weird because that show opened up with Star Wars, right?
Oh yeah,
KOTOR,
baby.
Yeah. So like that was such a strong opening, and obviously it had like the really good endings with Spider-Man and Wolverine. But like that middle, it was like, okay, like none of those games like looked bad. It just was like, I could see this being state of play games.
But go back and look at their first showcase, that Volcano High game, and GTA 5 was the first PS5 game we ever saw. Well,
Yeah.
Okay, technically it was Godfall, but come on now, you know.
Yeah, so I mean, I get the Volcano High thing, but that was like them showing indies, and I don't mind that for like, especially like a early generation, launch. Like a launch, it's like okay, whatever. And that game still hasn't come out though, right?
Nope. Wasn't the workplace really toxic and people got fired and they decided to revamp it, or
I don't know. Maybe
something
that
happened.
Volcano High erupted and
there was some controversy at the studio, and they decided to get new writers or something like that, or
that game looked like it was pretty far in development.
I mean, I understand, but I mean that's kind of cool about Sony though. There's such a wealth of different variety of gaming on the PlayStation platforms. I'm not saying there's not on Xbox, but you feel like Sony would give a game like Volcano High a couple minutes to shine on this huge stage.
Yeah.
So yes, they all can't be KOTOR or
Oh, absolutely. And I don't want them to be all KOTOR. Like
Body Bub.
that. I love that like Shuhei is doing such a great job, and Greg Rice, and I don't know what the other girl, that one girl who is helping them now too, but like they've
The
done
one that's carrying around the Dark Soul, the Elden Ring
yeah
statue.
But they've done an amazing job of finding talented indie devs, you know, and giving them the light of day. And I want more of that. Like I love the mixture in it. Like getting a game like, I mean, obviously this wasn't PlayStation exclusive by any means, but like Trek to Yomi and things like that. Just like making sure those games do come out and are funded is important. So I don't mind them giving time to Goodbye Volcano High. I'm just surprised it's not out yet.
Did you see Shu's tweet about the state of play? Mm-hmm. He's like, please read carefully.
Yeah.
People can't help it, man. I get it. You know, you're like, oh man, but what if they announce this? I mean, hey, okay, they said no, but what if? You know, it's that great unknown. Mm-hmm. It's that one little surprise. You just be like, oh my god, I gotta get on Twitter and do a video about this. Ah!
What about Forspoken? Do we see it again?
No, it's Welcome to Deathloop 2.0.
Yeah, we'll start after.
We're going to start calling the show. Yeah, we got. Because it's, you know, don't get me wrong, that very first reveal trailer for it looked sweet. Mm-hmm. And like when she was running around and like did that jump and landed and like the vegetation started growing, I'm like, whoa. And then the more I've seen of it though, it's kind of like, oh well, it still looks really cool.
Yeah, I think it looks great still, to be honest. I mean, I think the writing's a little
And then that
off.
that IGN video where they had that gameplay of like that 20 minutes or whatever, or 10 minutes. It looked a little rough still.
Yeah, I just think that like there's some really cool ideas, like the
Yeah.
them like her having like the machine gun rock, like shooting rocks or whatever the hell she's shooting. That looks awesome. I'm still excited for the game.
I think it needed the delay though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It was looked at me. I'm like, wait, this is coming out in May. That looks a little like the game. The game looked good, but the performance of it was still kind of a little chugging. Like, wait a minute, guys.
yeah. I can see it being there just because their marketing has been so like, let's throw this in your face a billion times. So when it is there at the State of Play, we will name the next one either For Loop or Death Spoken.
For Loop. I wonder if anyone's realized that we've named the last 5 episodes something to do with Deathloop.
I mean, I'm sure they're probably like, why do these people keep talking about Deathloop? And then they realize that we're not talking about Deathloop except to just mock it.
Should we contact Arcane? Be like, hey, look, your game was great, but Sony advertised the living shit out of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure they paid a bunch of money for the exclusivity rights, and it's a first-person shooter, and that's one of the most popular genres around. But still, it was everywhere. Like, every show kept having previews. The delay didn't help. Yeah, but every show was just bam, Deathloop. Now it's Forspoken. Oh, hey, let's have a cover magazine. Thanks, a Game Informer. Delayed. Oh. And it's supposed to come out October, right? Is that the new release date for it? October?
I think so.
Okay. But look, there's that one rumor out there floating that they might delay Forspoken again and put Final Fantasy 16 in its place.
I think that would be smart.
Well, guess what? The Brah would punch James in the nuts to play Final Fantasy 16 in 2022. Sorry, James. I'm just saying.
That is,
I'll be like, Hata!
oof. My balls have gone inside my body now in
Look,
fear.
I'm telling you. I would like get a PS Move control in this way. Because the end's kind of soft. So like the orb, of the PS Move control is kind of squishy. Dude, I hit myself in the balls the other day. Like, you know how you throw something and it whips back? Like I guess physics, whatever, I had an extension cord and I threw the end out to give it to my coworker. And like, when I threw it, like the motion of it coming back, just pow! I was like, ooh! The pain of them getting hit, my back jerked too, and I was like, oh god!
Yeah, that just sounds miserable.
I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. It was bad.
Yeah, gosh, those are the worst when things whip back.
And they both got hit, so, which isn't as bad as one getting hit. I feel like, because if one gets hit and it's like, oh god, it takes all the damage, the other one's like, ha ha. They both, it kind of equals out. It's kind of like an equal pain. But I hope we don't see Forspoken. I want FFXVI there so bad.
Yeah.
I want to see it again. I need you, baby.
The next one on this list was Little Devil Inside.
Hey, you're excited about this game because James wrote an article about it. 5 reasons you should be excited about Little Devil Inside?
Yep, I'm pumped.
You should write 5 more. You should write 5 more.
Well, I would if they've shown anything.
Didn't it get an 8-minute special state of play video? Yeah. What?
Oh yeah, they did have that one.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like, we're going to have a deep dive into Little Devil Inside coming next fall. Like, dang. But wait, it's been delayed. Like, oh.
Yeah, I think that game looks so cool. I can't wait to try it out. Like, and especially like, I love a game that finds ways to put humor in it. Like the first trailer where they're just like, the one guy's like running, like the little kid's like running around in a field or whatever, and that the old man's just like on the toilet like pooping. It's fucking classic. Like that's awesome.
But so you've been hyped for that game since the first day.
Yeah, I totally. I think, I don't think we'll see it, to be honest, but unless it's coming out like unless it's coming out in the next couple months.
Yeah, I feel like it was they delayed it to like the fall or something.
Yeah, and that's why I think you'll see it later.
Yeah.
I think there'll be like another state of play or whatever that kind of reminds us.
So I guess September will be the Big Daddy again.
Probably.
It's the showcase.
What about Tachia?
It was just delayed too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nah. That's a cute looking game though. I really like the look of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The world, the colors, very vibrant, very vibrant.
Yeah, I do like a game with vibrant colors.
It look good on your television in 8K.
Yeah, I just wish I had an OLED TV to enjoy it more.
Oh, I know, man. You and me both.
They had like the 77-inch for LG today on sale for like it was like $1,000 off, so it was like $2,200. I was like,
ooh.
I was like, man, I really want to pull the trigger on this, but I think my wife would kill me if there's a TV that arrived at her doorstep.
The Brah sent it to me. He won in a contest, and he didn't want it. So
Yeah.
where's the receipt at, James?
So then this is where things get a little bit more interesting, I think. It says PSVR 2 overview. So with them saying that there's going to be VR 2 games, I guess they might do.
Yeah, there'll be some little video.
Yeah. So I'd say
The
that's likely.
PSVR 2 is the next generation of VR, only provided by Sony.
And we had talked a little bit about this, but the next one was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 plus PSVR 2.
Only,
Go ahead.
you go ahead.
I was just saying, like, I just don't know if Call of Duty would be at a state of play.
It would if it had already been revealed. I mean, all they did. I thought the gameplay reveal wasn't until June 8th.
Yeah, but what if they're showing just the VR component?
I'd be okay with that. I'd be down with that.
I mean,
At
I
least
would
it's
be
one of
down.
those. At least it's a top tiered VR experience and not.
I mean, Call of Duty did have a VR experience called the Jackal one.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I played it.
It was cool, except I got
Yeah.
like that one kind of makes you queasy.
I enjoyed the Star Wars VR mission from the first.
For Battlefront.
Yes,
Yeah, that one
that was so damn sweet at the time.
I could not get. I was so motion sick from that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks, dude.
they fixed it in Squadrons though. Mm-hmm. Squadrons is so cool in VR. I definitely need to go back and like play the campaign in VR because I just got that flight stick this year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Then the next one says Resident Evil Village Last Hopes Update VR 2.
Oh, please.
Fuck no.
That's been rumored for so long. That would be so fantastic.
I would never want to do that in VR.
Or put 7 in VR. Put 7, updated for PSVR 2. That'd be. I still can't believe that never came out for any other platform. Because as far as I recall, there was only like a 1-year exclusivity rights to it.
7 never came out for VR for other system for like.
No,
Oculus.
it's only on PSVR.
Maybe that's why Resident Evil 4 is only Oculus.
I think Oculus helped make that game, didn't they? They helped.
I think so too.
They helped fund the. Okay, my son has Oculus too. I wanted to buy it, but he never brought it over. I'm like, hey, I want to play RE4 on it. He's like, okay, I'll bring it over.
But some of those games that are funded by like Oculus, they still come out to like PlayStation. Like Vader Immortal was funded by Oculus. So there's still
some more too.
What?
Wasn't Super Foxy Tales an Oculus game at first?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on PSVR now.
Or Super? Is that Foxy Tales? Is it Super Lucky's Tale?
Thank you. My bad.
Yeah.
Foxy's that dude on Twitter.
Well, there's also a game called Super. I think it's like Super Foxy Land, and it's supposed to be like a 1 hour platinum.
Oh wow.
Then so there's 3 left, and one of them says. So the next one says Avatar, and VR 2.
I thought that game was third person.
But they can.
Yes, I have like a.
I mean, like I said, I'm not sure if any of these are just. I'm not sure if they're saying like the game is VR or if it's like a mode, Because I could see a mode being like I'd be pretty. So many people love Avatar for some reason. I'm sure if they were able to be one of them in VR mode, it'd be a seller.
You can be one of them in VR.
What are they called? Do you remember? It's been so long.
Tall blueies.
Tall blueies. I like it.
The tall Smurfs that you never saw in the series. Because Papa Smurf shunned them all. Oh, I forgot what they were. The Oolalas or the Ungabungas. Ungabunga.
I don't know what daemonium.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. And then the last one was Resident Evil 4 2023.
Let's go.
So that, I mean, clearly that would be the remake that
which I've heard is leaning more on.
That's what?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You heard what?
I heard it's leaning. I heard that this game is going to be more about the horror than you played 4, right?
No.
Okay, well, Resident Evil 4 is. I mean, it's a mixture of horror and action, but it's definitely more horror. Like it's definitely more action based. It's boulders chasing you down an alley and you're running, and it's definitely. Don't get me wrong. There is some points in the dark when you're playing the game when it's nighttime. And there's a few enemies that will scare the crap out of you.
Yeah, I mean...
But in the most part, RE4 is about the action.
Yeah, I had a buddy that really loved 4, and he's like, it's not scary. He's like, except for the part at night where there's wolves that come at you. I'm like, no, F you.
You can only see so far ahead of you, right? And then, oh man, RE4 is, it still holds up to this day. It kind of sucks that you can't move and when you're aiming. You can't move your character around.
See, I really like that though.
Oh, you like just being stationary, then pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, I played 5. I think
5 is straight up action.
That's why I could play it. I played 5 and 6, and they were both straight up action.
Well, I think 6 is a mixture of all of them. Honestly, they felt like 6 was, hey, let's give our horror fans something to be happy about, and then let's give our action fans, and let's give the fans of 4 something. They all kind of. I felt like Leon's story is more about the OG Resident Evil, and then Chris's was more of the that action style, and then who was the other character you could play as? Wesker's son, right?
I'll say that.
No, wait. No, I think I got it wrong. But you really like 6? I mean,
6 I didn't care for very much, just because, like I said, I felt that one really was more action oriented in the sense there was no, it wasn't stationary anymore, and it just was like, I just remember going through New York and just, I mean that was co-op, so I played with a buddy and just pretty much just blasting my way through everything. But 5. You were with a buddy, but you got separated quite a bit as well. Yeah. And
what a coincidence!
I know, but being stationary gives to me a little bit more suspense because you have to run away, then you got to turn around, and then you got to aim, and then you're like, okay, well, how much time do I have? You got to kind of in your mind have an internal clock of how long you could be doing these things. I love 5. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's a popular favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I was brave enough to play 4, but like I said, I'm just didn't give me what.
If you go play the original version, I don't. Now the graphics are outdated. You shouldn't be.
No, because even in Resident Evil 1, if I go by that window where the dog jumps at me, I'm still gonna be scared.
On the PS1 version, or we're talking about the remake?
Any version that the dog jumps out. Anything that has something jumping out at me, like jump scares, I don't like. I don't want to do that.
I'm saying RE1, those outdated graphics shouldn't, but I could understand the remake. The Resident Evil remake would definitely be.
It's not about the graphics; it's about the noise and everything with it.
Oh well, the atmosphere of the Resident Evil remake is just straight up shit your pants. Mm-hmm. I remember when we first played on the GameCube, and my mom, hey Justin, just run away, man. They can't go up the stairs. Like a zombie runs up the stairs. I'm run because they had the Crimson Heads in that game. Mm-hmm. That's if you didn't kill a zombie, like stomp its brains out or whatever, they'd come back to life as a super zombie.
Yeah. Oh
man, then there's a Big Daddy Crimson Head. You got to fight. You got to unlock it. Whew, that game was crazy, dude. Whew, it looks so good, and it still looks so good. Yeah, man, that's definitely one you got to play with somebody.
Yeah, that's how I've watched. Like one of my good friends in high school, I watched him play that remake.
Oh man, it's something else. I mean, to take the game. I mean, that's what like their original vision for the game was. Like that's pretty much what they wanted it to be, and the GameCube gave them that opportunity to create their dreams. And it's kind of cool, reading about stuff like that, like they couldn't do in the original version. They did with that, and I wonder how 4 will be since it's not, Shinji Mikami. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
I wonder how it'll be without having him help with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure he get the blessing, like, oh, go ahead, do it. I can't stop you from doing it. But 4's an awesome game as well. So if we see that next week, I will be very excited. I want that to be real. Please, Capcom, please. We'll see though. I'm sure the way they're saying it, we won't see any God of War, so we can't even really talk about that.
But it's rated.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Thank you, the Korean ratings board. What?
Is there any part of Sony marketing or the internal staff that's like, let's move it to the Starfield date, even if like they're ready in September?
Oh, that would be such a middle finger. It's a fun date though, so
yeah, I agree. And Corey, I know Corey's not necessarily the director on the game or anything like that, but like he likes fun dates. Like he chose 420 and he was pumped.
Yeah. So. They could do it. I think they're trying to kind of work things out. Mm-hmm. I'm sure Sony wants a piece of that Call of Duty pie for the next few years at least. If Microsoft does want to pull the plug on it, make it Game Pass exclusive. $70 billion for Activision. Whew. That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of money.
Now the rumors like Indiana Jones is exclusive now. Like, oh God, here we go. Hell, did you hear about? I guess Sony's going to rely on Bungie to help with their request for 12 live service games.
I hate it. I hate it. That's all I can say.
You know what it is? They see all that money that games like Fortnite are making, Apex Legends, Smite, all those kind of titles, and they're like, wait a minute, we got to get in on this.
I get it. I guess my thing is I think that most of those live service games are not Sony owned studios.
Yeah.
I'm not I would say 3 would be what comes out from Sony studios. The rest would be like, either like a partner, like a longtime partner, or they would just like try to find up and coming, like like you can see like an Ilphonic doing that,
Yeah.
And but I mean you'd assume like Factions is one.
Yeah, Factions.
Maybe that game from whatever Guerrilla is working on that second game, like with the FPS guys from Rainbow Six. Maybe you can see like that. I don't know.
Haven Studios.
Yeah, Haven obviously. my thing is just
probably Monsters game or whoever that is. The Firewalker Studios or
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just
Deviations.
yeah, exactly. Like, so they're definitely gonna have quite a bit. But like I said, it seems to be more external people.
Well, they didn't even mention Bungie. They said Bungie's not one of the games, so it's not Destiny. And then they said that they didn't include Gran Turismo 7. Which surprises me because it's a game that's always getting new content every month, new updates.
I just hope that they really do realize, like, they're one of the top dogs in gaming. You know, if by revenue, what, they're number 2 or 3, all right? Or they're 2. Tencent's 1. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know, like, you have this magical touch that, like, with the single player games, and like I don't mind you expanding. Like I said, if most of those live service games are like Deviant Games, that's what, like, we're gonna sign a deal with them and maybe eventually bring them in as a first party studio. Like, I'm okay with that kind of stuff. I just hope that, like, like, if they are gonna buy developers again, or like, us, Jim Ryan said that they're definitely not done. But like, I would want it to be like people that excel at what Sony does best, like, like that, the Remedy games, like them, or even like Ember Lab with like Kana, like getting a small, like, people who do things so well, like that, instead of like, I wouldn't want them to really do Lucid Games after Destruction All Stars.
Hey man,
I'm not even saying Destruction All Stars is a bad game. Like, I played it, I platinumed it, I thought it was fun, but it's just had some issues, But I just don't want them to go, like, be going after like that kind of talent if they can get talent like Ember Lab and whatnot. Like, Housemarque was a great ad,
Oh, definitely.
So
Returnal's won all kinds of crazy awards. It's ever since getting snubbed by the Game Awards last year.
Mm-hmm. And see, like, I think that Sony obviously cares most about sales, but like, there's also a part of PlayStation, I feel like developers want to work for them because, like, they're top notch, and when you start muddying the waters with talent that's like not top notch, like, I'm not saying any of the live service talent isn't top notch, but we just don't know yet. Like, I feel like that's a little off-putting to as a developer, like, a person who's wanting to, like, work for Sony. It's like, okay, well, their focus is shifted, so why should I even bother going to Sony if I can, say Xbox decides that they want to focus on story-driven games again, why not just go to Xbox and work on something really cool and unique like that? I mean, like I said, not discrediting a live service game. They've said that they're not changing who they are, but 12 or whatever, how many games there are, is a lot of live service games.
Yeah, I know, man. It's 5, 6, okay, but 12, like, damn, guys. Let's make sure the first few ones actually, are popular enough.
Like, these better all be, like, some really damn good ideas.
And the thing is, people are spoiled right now with the live service games. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, every week there's a Fortnite update. Like, every week. There's a different weapon, something happens to the map. There's some rebalancing issues, whatever might happen. Can Sony and their partners keep up with something like that with 12 different games? You understand what I'm asking, don't you? I mean, people are used to these. Even if their new games are like, look at Halo Infinite. They got 2 teams working on that, and they can't keep up with the content demand of the gamers.
Yeah,
and that's Microsoft. I mean, people want they want every 3 months you better have some new content out there. It's going to be it's dead. I'm past. They better have some really good teams, some really good. Better be some top dog ideas.
Yep.
Because if not, it will boop. I don't care how cool PS Plus is. Or I wonder if that'll be part of the story. Hey, I mean, they'll have to have that, right? Get your new factions multiplayer pack. Get the new skins only on PS Plus. Because most free-to-play games, Sony has it on the PSN. You ain't gotta pay. You ain't gotta have Plus to play them.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they'll be changing that soon.
Yeah, who knows?
If you want to play our games.
Yeah, it's Sony's like, hey, let's do everything our competitor is doing, even though they're losing to us, and see if it works. It's like that Arrested Development GIF. It's like it never works out for them, but it might work for us.
Yeah. Let's put more into mobile gaming.
Gosh, yeah, just whatever.
If I'm doing the mobile gaming thing, I'd do something new. I wouldn't rely on my proven properties as much.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Fate Grand Order game they have that makes them like $1 billion a year. That's some crazy, JRPG. I would try something new with that kind of stuff. I know they're making that one Wipeout game.
Yeah.
That uses the cards, but nobody wants that.
Nope.
Oh, they're gonna learn. But there is something I wanted to ask you, though.
Okay.
I know that you've gone all in on the new PS Plus revamp. The evolution of the subscription service. How are you feeling about the current lineups they've revealed so far?
It's interesting because I think that their PS4 titles are a really great offering. I have most of the games, so it is what it is. The PS1 games are...
Hey, trophies? What?
Yeah, see that, and that's what I was gonna say. Like they could be. It could be way better in terms of what they offer, but I think it's so cool that they're gonna be able to bring trophies in.
Yeah.
And I am insanely excited to play Siphon Filter and get a platinum. I'm so excited to play a PS1 game and platinum it. I just think it's so cool.
Who would have ever thought? I mean, they had that patent last year, sure, so you knew something was up. But they don't always go through with them. They might just have that idea just in case. One day, hey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's crazy. You're playing PS1 games on a PS5. 25 years later, getting trophies. You never know what could happen. One game could blow up big, and people get like, "Hey, I won another Wild Arms game," and the series could come back to consoles because of the trophies. I doubt it, but still.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
And I mean, I like the lineup that Sony really has brought a ton of their games to it. Like that freaking PS4 lineup of games that they revealed. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you just jumped on the PlayStation bandwagon with the PS5 and you're a PS Plus extra member, good lord, man, you have so many games you can play and you have access to. And if you decide to go all the way, you get all them classic games. I mean, they haven't even revealed all the games yet. The list we've seen so far are incomplete for the North America and the UK countries that can have premium. So we got more to talk about when the full list comes live.
When does it launch in America?
June 13th.
Okay. When they haven't announced the Plus games for June, have they?
Nuh-uh. They normally do. They would have been this week because I was sitting there waiting, and I was sitting there waiting.
And it hasn't
I know
leaked.
one thing though: extra and premium members will get 2 drops a month.
Yeah, I'm curious about that because I wonder.
Lucky.
I wonder what if they're just releasing drops as in PS2 game here is dropped.
I think it'll be a few games. I think it'll be more than just a game.
It'll be interesting. I wonder when they'll. I'm surprised how is that not leaked yet?
They've done a pretty good job with all this.
Because so do we get a Plus game Tuesday?
That is kind of odd. Did they not think about this shit?
I'm gonna say the Plus games are Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Ooh.
And what's another good game?
Oh, it's a big game. That's a big download size too.
I just downloaded and played Modern Warfare, platinumed it.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, amazing. I think
Oh yeah, that campaign.
yeah, it's amazing.
Pretty freaking sweet, and the DualSense is so great with Call of Duty.
The Modern Warfare, I don't think it had an update for it.
Oh, you're talking about that Modern Warfare, not the new 2019.
No, I'm talking about 2019.
It uses the DualSense.
Does it? I don't know. I think I noticed it then.
Oh.
Because it was the year before PS5 came out, so
Oh, wait.
Black Ops was the first one.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. Sorry.
But Modern Warfare's campaign is awesome, and they do it's short, but I don't think it needs to be long. Man, they do such a great job of changing the pace up on stuff. Like the second mission, you're going through London because there's terrorists, and you're just trying to save civilians. There's 2 missions that are you go through a house or an apartment or something like that, but you're going you turn off the lights and your night vision, and you just gotta crack open the doors, and it's a one-hit kill for everyone you fight, so it just feels so damn good, and it's so cool. I really loved that. I was not expecting to love it as much as I did. It is annoying though, because you have to download Warzone, which is 100 gigabytes.
Yeah.
And then it takes you to this hub world where it's you have Black Ops Cold War, you got Modern Warfare, and you've got Vanguard. And so it's you gotta go to the game that you have, and then so you click it, and it's okay, well now you gotta install that game too.
Yeah.
And you can't delete Warzone. It's so stupid. I think the hub is kind of interesting and cool. But the whole I have to keep Warzone, which is 100 gigabytes, no, F you. At this point, after beating the Modern Warfare campaign, I played the 2v2 mode with a buddy, and I really love it. And I just want to keep that on my PS5. I don't want Warzone. I hate Warzone. Let me take it off.
Please. I've heard many, many people complain about that. You're not the first, Bubba.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what's coming out for June. There's no way the Quarry's going to be a PS Plus game.
No.
Why isn't this June? I don't want that. I want June.
You got to imagine it's kind of a bigger game if they haven't announced it, maybe, or maybe they just haven't secured anything, and they're like, "Fuck,
what we do."
This has never happened before. And the reason why I even say Call of Duty is just because Memorial Day is tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
If they are announcing it tomorrow, I can be like, "Oh, it's kind of a cool memorial veterans kind of thing."
The Vagrant, Silt, Arcade Archives, that will be that. Gigapocalypse, Gravatar, Recharged, Soldiers, Wonder Boy Collection, Dead by Daylight.
There's really not a whole lot coming out for the foreseeable future.
There's a bunch of games.
But I meant big...
Fall Guys, PS5. I know what you're saying, though. Big titles, right? Deliver Us to the Moon, Sonic Origins.
pretty excited to get through more of my backlog. I was gonna do some VR games and do the Ghost of Tsushima DLC and Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah. Escape Academy. Someone was saying maybe Sackboy. I'm like, okay, that's
such a good game.
Yep, that's definitely something to get out there, more people to play.
Yeah.
Hell, they just released DLC for it today. It's National Biscuit Day, so you get a new costume.
They
like,
always
okay,
release
cool.
new costumes. Like, I like that they release costumes for all the first party games that come out. Because they had Aloy, they have why can't I think of the Returnal lady's name?
Oh, I would have known it if you didn't ask. Selena?
Yeah.
No, Serena?
Celine.
No. Celine, there we go.
Yeah, they had her. I don't know. I just like I said, they have the Ratchet and Clank ones too. I like that they just keep updating it with it just shows that there's like love built into it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish. I mean, they're owned by Embracer Group, right? The people who made Sackboy. Yeah. I kind of wish like Sony was able to take them away because I think they did such a stellar job on Sackboy.
Oh, Sumo Digital. Right.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it. Good old Sumo.
I wish that's one that Sony should have gotten because they do that, man, that's such a good twist on Little Big Planet. That was really fresh and
oh yeah, man, it's really good. It's
probably one of the, to me, one of their one of the better just PS5 games in general.
You ain't lying, buddy.
It's so fun co-op.
You ain't lying. That's the rumor. I was looking up something like, hey, look. Here it is. PS Plus games next month reveal. I'm like, no, they haven't. Bunch of lying son of bitches.
Yeah, maybe they will tomorrow, though. Who knows?
I mean, technically we're off, but it's not a paid holiday, so you got to use PTO if you want to get paid.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
It's a bit ridiculous.
I think one of the older guys that I work with said they voted on either that day off paid or Labor Day, and everyone chose Labor Day.
It should just be both.
Oh, I agree with you. I'm
kind of
there with you, bro.
It's ridiculous at this point that, I mean, it's amazing how companies just don't care. They just think it's normal that people should spend 5 days a week every damn week. You know, come on. It's one day.
Capitalism, baby. You gotta keep making that money.
I know. Everyone wants to move to America because capitalism's so great. American dream. Really living the dream when you work, 40, 50 hours a week every week and you don't get any. If you want to take a day off, you got to take PTO.
Everybody judges you. Like, what?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I've earned this.
That's why I like working for the government. I get the day off.
Or they call you on your day off. Hey, man, no. Don't bother me.
Yeah.
I remember one day I was off and my boss came by. I was like, my house and got something. My coworker was so mad about it. He's like, man, that was your freaking day off. If that was been you, if I was you, I wouldn't even answer the damn phone, dude. That's your day to do whatever you want to. Yeah. Well, I had that peace, yeah, but still, this wasn't right. I'm like, it's okay, man. I promise you.
Yeah, it's small inconveniences I don't really care about like that. But if it's hey, I need you to do this report or something like that, it's nah, nope, sorry.
Yeah. Oh God, I just threw up a little bit. I don't know. I guess we don't own a business, so we don't understand the dynamics of it.
Yeah.
Just one day you could lose it all, so you got to have as much as you can. Oh Lord. Well, I guess we can go ahead and call it a night. It's getting a little late out there.
Yeah, it is.
12:30 for you, Brah.
It is.
Hey, man. You got to talk about Snipe Elite 5.
Yep. Got to give my early access review.
Yeah. He'll also have a written review, so if you don't feel like listening to his luscious voice, you can just read his words.
Eventually. It's not out yet.
Eventually, yeah. No, I'm saying in the coming days, there you go.
Yep. I feel like so I know I don't have a great voice, but
That's fine. I mean,
I feel like I write worse reviews.
oh.
So I would almost like. I think one thing I like about podcasts and talking about the games is like the transitions can kind of go to wherever the hell it wants, while like a review is more structured, and it makes writing it worse than just talking. Like I'd rather like talking just feels more like natural, like just going with the flow.
Yeah, I got you.
And then my reviews I'm like, ugh, I sound like a robot.
Hello, play the game. It is so much fun.
There are
I like
enemies.
the graphics. Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I'll be typing that up maybe a little bit tomorrow and Tuesday.
And then when we come back for the next show, we'll have a review of a smaller game.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have our reactions to the state of play.
Ooh, can't wait for them to announce Killzone 10 and
Killzone 10
and Legend of Dragoon.
Oh, there we go. Yes,
the remake, and then
that'd be fun.
and then Parappa the Rapper 5 and
no Parappa the Rapper VR.
Ooh.
What if you're like rapping and you look down, you're a doll?
What if they make you? What if it's VR, but they also make you take out the DJ Hero peripheral?
Whoa,
so, man, it's gonna be crazy.
We could, I had it for $5 one time. I was like, cool, $5.
I still have it somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know where it is.
Somewhere over the rain. Yeah, it was like $5 at GameStop. I'm like, I can't say no to that. Like, oh, that's kind of cool. I think my ex-brother-in-law has my copy now. Somewhere over the rainbow. But no, we're gonna end this with you can go follow James on Twitter. But we've had plenty of disclosures that you might not like his tweets.
Yeah. It ain't worth it.
Believe Land 6. Or you can follow me, PlayStation Brah, or just not. No one else is, so it's not fair. Or you can share you can go share this podcast with your mom. Or your sister. Sisters love us. At least my sister does.
My sister loves me in different way. Like, she does not want to listen to a gaming podcast.
Come on. What is she like?
I don't know.
You don't know what she likes?
No. I feel like every person in my life that's, like, not my best friends, like, I don't know. Like, they don't have hobbies like I do. You know, like, my wife, no hobbies.
Yeah,
like, her hobby is swimming at the pool. Like, but that...
It's not a hobby. That's just shit that everyone loves.
That's what I'm saying, though. Is
I love going to the pool.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is, like, Shanae doesn't have a hobby. My sister, I can't even, like... I don't know what her hobby would be now. You know, no clue. She, like, I feel
TikTok, Instagram videos.
No, I don't even think she has a TikTok.
Whoa.
Maybe she does. I don't know.
What's her problem? No, I'm joking.
I don't know. I guess she's got 3 kids, so she's just busy with that.
Oh, okay. That's her hobbies right there. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. But see, like I said, what do you do? Like, people who have no hobbies, like those are like my sister, my mom, and my wife.
They don't collect like little dolls or coffee mugs or.
My mom used to collect precious moments.
There you go.
But I think that stopped a long time ago. And my sister also at one point collected like the TY Beanie Babies.
Yeah, a lot of girls did.
But like
other than that, it, that was it. So, and they stopped. So,
I got plenty of hobbies. It's
yeah, I
too
do
much
too.
sometimes.
Same.
I was going through my comic books today. I'm like, okay, good, but I could get rid of it. I'm like, I might get rid of these. No, I'm keeping these issues. They could mean something in the future. Lord, I'm so sorry. It's been a long day, and it worked out too. But I didn't like do a video about it. So I heard that scientifically you won't get as much muscle gain or improvements when you don't do a video telling people you're about to go to the gym.
I just don't know why you didn't take a video of you like bench pressing 2 PS3s.
Or hell, 2 PS5s.
I just thought it'd be cheaper to get the PS3s.
Yeah, it would. I don't know, man. I wonder how much a OG PS3 60 GB costs in the box right now.
If it's in box, that'd be pretty expensive. My buddy still has his OG 60.
Oh, can we have it? Can I have it?
No, he is very much a collector.
Okay, cool. Some guy on TikTok, he's a flipper. He found a PS1, not PS1, but the PS1, the slim, in box for $8. I'm like, I just want the box. I mean, I'll take the system too, but I wouldn't even open it. I just keep it in the whatever it was, I make sure. I couldn't believe it. $8, man, at Goodwill. I'm like, what the funk? Wow, an OG PS3. Nice. Does he have does he play it, or does he just have it put up, or?
I think he has played it. Mm-hmm. Obviously, like, hasn't played it as much as like other systems, but
yeah, right.
But he goes back and plays like his older games.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, he's a lot like us, You'd probably enjoy talking to him, but he's like, he definitely goes like any like game store or like garage sales. Like, he goes to like everything he can to see what kind of deal he can get. Hell yeah.
I need to start hitting more yard sales, looking for old PS1 games and Pokemon cards.
Yeah, he was like telling me like the finds he's gotten at like yard sales. I'm like, damn, like that's pretty good. But like, again, those people probably don't know what they have,
Exactly. Oh man, speaking of what they have, the local game store down the road has a unopened copy of Xenogears. I'm like, whoa. But it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, those game stores typically know. Like, there's one that's like in the rural area I work in, and they're a bunch of assholes. I would, if you're ever in Dunlap, Tennessee, do not go to the game exchange there because they're dickheads. Like, this is how shitty of a practice that they have. So like, they had all the price tags on the games, right?
Yeah.
And once you go to ring up, they go check on the computer to see if the price has increased online, and then they'll increase the price.
But like, no, man, that's what the tag says.
Yeah.
If you go and do
Yeah, so that's really annoying. But they won't do it in the reverse order. So like, say you bought like a game like Sonic Mania, and when it came out it was $40 or whatever, and like now you can get it for $10 to $5. They won't lower it if
gotcha.
You don't say anything about it. So it's pretty fucking annoying. Like, I remember they had a flight stick there, and I asked him how much they wanted for the flight stick, and he would like he like looked it up.
Sorry, man, I apologize.
Oh, you're good. He like looked it up and was pretty much said like the same price as like what it is new. I'm like, no, I've seen it on sale multiple times. I'm just gonna wait for it on sale. He's like, okay, man, whatever. Like, your loss. I'm like, fuck, that's not my loss. Like, no, you're not gonna sell that shit for that. So it was just like I said, I'll never go back there. I would, like I said, if anyone ever goes to Dunlap, Tennessee and wants to buy a game, do not go there. Just go somewhere else. I beg you.
I mean, if you're going to do that, I guess the fair market value of things, you need to say, hey, have no prices on the game, but have it in for sale. Because I know somebody was talking about that with some cards they bought. He went to one store and the price was the price. And then he went to the next store and something like that happened with some cards, some comic books. He found some books for cheap. I was like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to get a deal. And like, when he got up there, the guy started looking them up and they jumped up in price the last couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, well, now we got to change the price. He's like, never mind, I don't want them then.
Yeah. Like, if you're going to do that, then you have to do it in the reverse. Like, if you have something for like $20 and it's really $10, you better knock the price down too. But they don't do it. And like I said, you're just an asshole if that's how you practice your business.
I bought a game from recently though. I bought Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. Mm-hmm. It was $10. I mean, it's a PS1 game. The case was in good shape. The discs were practically flawless. It had the booklet. I'm like, hey man, it's a PS1 game. It's 25 years old. It's $10. Okay. And then when they rung it up, it was actually gone down. And it had gone down $3. I was like, okay, well, cool. So I mean, that was probably the one rare occurrence that'll happen. And of course, trying to buy PS1 games these days ain't fun no more. When COVID messed everything, when everyone was at home buying everything up.
Yep.
Because they, it had nothing else to do. Like, oh, that game was like $5 a few years ago. Now it's $12. Wait a minute. Whoa, man. Looking at some of the, like I bought the God of War Origins. Was it the Origins collection? No, I bought the God of War collection. But like the Origins, the two PSP games, that's getting a little bit more pricier now. I'm like, oh. I should have bought it when it was cheaper, because if you don't buy that version, if you buy the Saga version, the two Origins games are download codes. And they came out like 2013. The codes are expired. It's like, son of a bitch. But I've been trying to start building up my backlog again. Not my backlog, but my collection of games. Mm-hmm. Just because the prices have kind of cooled down a bit. So I can get some of those. Like, it still sucks that copy of Crash Bandicoot 2 I have broke.
That does suck.
Leon's standing on top of it right now, like, what the hell, bro? This is the old Toy Biz Leon Kennedy figure from Resident Evil 2. Where he looks like Leonardo DiCaprio straight up. Straight up now, tell me. There we go. Okay, we'll call it a night. I think we've fulfilled our podcasting duties.
I think we did.
So get some rest. I'll have this out tomorrow. All right.
All right.
And that'll be 3 episodes in 1 month. Whoa!
Wow. Whoa, wee, whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Some people have like 17 a week.
Let's do it.
No, I ain't time for all that shit. I don't know how they do. Like, yeah, man, I'm going on this podcast, and I got my 2 podcast episodes coming, and then I'm going to have a bonus episode Friday. Man, how?
Maybe they make money and they can do that.
I guess so. We'll have to do ad support once we hit 1,000 views, or turns, or whatever you want to call it. Listens.
We can start it right now. This episode's brought to you by my Yeti mic.
There we go.
It's
Yeti!
Pretty cool. It picks up a lot of background noise too. So
yeah. You sound pretty good. I mean, I'm not complaining. No one's ever complained.
Maybe because they just don't care to complain.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they just love us so much.
Yeah. I love you.
Well, we love you.
I want you to pop my platinum. But yes, thank you for listening. If you got this far, we appreciate it. We'll be back soon. Because that state of play, I'm sure it'll be something to talk about, hopefully. Good or bad. And, of course, like I said, James has another review in the barrel. Yeah. Game on, brah.
Game on, bro.
No, I say it last.
Then
Game
say
on,
it
brah.
last.
I just... Hashtag game on, brah.
Say it again.
Did. Hashtag game on, brah.
Game on, bro. You can't stop me.